Hi students, welcome back in English grammar class. I'm here today with a new topic, that is adjective phrase. As we have discussed phrase, but here we are discussing adjective phrase. Let's define it. An adjective phrase or adjectival phrase is a phrase the head of which is an adjective and that modifies a noun or a pronoun. It does the work of an adjective. As you know the definition of adjective, that it modifies a noun or a pronoun. So here adjective phrase also functions the same as an adjective, but the main difference in between adjective and adjective phrases, as you know, phrase is a group of words which doesn't have any subject and verb in it and which doesn't give us a complete sense. So here adjective phrase is a group of words which is having an adjective as a head of it. Like as we have discussed in noun phrase, we were having noun as a head word. So here in an adjective phrase, we would be having an adjective as its head word, but it would modifies a noun or a pronoun. Their noun phrase was functioning as a subject or an object of a sentence, but here adjective phrase would modify a noun or a pronoun in a sentence, and it would work the same as an adjective is doing. Obviously adjective is also modifying a noun or a pronoun, so adjective phrase will also modify a noun or a pronoun, but it would be a group of words. Like as you can see in examples, he is an able teacher. So here the word able is an adjective because it is a singular word. He is a teacher of ability. He is a teacher of ability. Here teacher of ability is a phrase. If we write it separately, it would be not give us any complete sense, and it does not have any subject and verb in it. But here in this sentence, it is functioning as an adjective phrase. Why? Because it is telling us about the person he. It is modifying the pronoun he, that which type of teacher is he. He is a teacher of ability. So here it is functioning as the same as an adjective is having, but here it is a group of words, that's why we call it an adjective phrase. The beautiful house sits atop the hill. Here again you can see the beautiful house. Here the word beautiful is an adjective, but look at another sentence, the house that is so beautiful sits atop the hill. Here both sentences mean the same, but the main difference is in the first sentence we are having just adjective in it, beautiful house, and the next the house that is so beautiful. So here it is an adjective phrase because it is modifying the noun house here. So it is an adjective phrase. Let's discuss it. The adjective can initiate the phrase. So here they are saying that, as we have discussed, that every adjective phrase would be having an adjective as its head word in it. So adjective can initiate the phrase, like it can come in the start of the phrase, like as you can see, found of stick. So here the word found is an adjective and it is just it has just initiated the phrase here, like it has started the phrase here. So an adjective can start the phrase, conclude the phrase, like as you can see, very happy. So here very happy, you can see happy is a adjective here, but it came at the end of this phrase, or appear in a middle position, or it can appear in the mid of the phrase, like as you can see, quite upset about it. Here the word upset is used in the middle position of this phrase, which is an adjective. Like here the word upset, which is underlined, it is an adjective. So an adjective may come in the start of the phrase, it may come in the middle of the phrase, and it may come at the end of the phrase. Adjectives and adjective phrases functioning in two basic ways. Then again they are saying that we have adjectives also functions in two ways, while adjective phrases also functions in two basic ways. The first one is attributive and another one is predicative. So here you can see, and what is meant by an attributive adjective or adjective phrase, it precedes the noun of a noun phrase. Like here it would come before the noun. Precedes mean came in the start, like came before something. So here look at the example, a very happy man. So man is the noun here, very happy is an adjective here. So here it is adjective phrase, a very happy. So it they are saying that it would always come before the noun, like it may come before the noun, but in another case it may come after the noun. Like as you can see, a predicative adjective follows a linking verb and serves to describe the preceding subject. Like the man is very happy, a very happy man, and the man is very happy. So you can see in the first sentence the adjective phrase just came before the noun, but in the next sentence it came after the noun. Here the word the man is a noun, but it came is very happy is an adjective phrase which came after the noun. So simply we can say that adjectives or adjectives phrases may come before the noun or may come after the noun. They may precede the noun, they may just follow the noun. Look at another example, then it would be more clear to you. She had extremely menacing eyes. Here you can see the word eyes is a noun, but here it is modified by an adjective phrase which is extremely menacing, and the word menacing is head adjective here. So the adjective phrase may came before the noun. Look at another example, the dog covered in mud is mine. So here again you can see the dog is a noun, then covered in mud is adjective phrase, and covered is head adjective here. So here it is following the noun, like the dog noun came before the adjective phrase. So simply we can say that adjective phrase may come after the noun or it may come before a noun. Okay, then you can see in a sentence, like when we use these adjective phrases in a sentence, so they can also come in the beginning or in the middle or at the end of the sentence. Like look at the first examples, your overly excited friend is dancing. So here you can see you were overly excited. It is an adjective phrase because it is modifying the friend. Which friend? Your overly excited friend. So it is here, it is at the start of the sentence. Betrayed by his friend, Ali committed suicide. Here again you can see betrayed by his friend is an adjective phrase, so it came at the start of the sentence. Then adjective phrase may come in the middle of a sentence, like as you can see, a guy smarter than me will solve this puzzle. Here smarter than me is an adjective phrase. Why? Because it is telling us about the noun guy. At which guy? Smarter than me. So here it is at the middle of the sentence. The girl wearing the blue t-shirt lives next to my house. Here again you can see wearing the blue t-shirt. Here it is modifying the girl, which is a noun, but it came at the middle of the sentence. Her behavior was highly rude. Look at another sentence. So here adjective phrase came at the end of the sentence. Highly rude is an adjective phrase which is modifying the pronoun her. The last question was very difficult to solve. Here very difficult to solve is an adjective phrase which is modifying the noun question. So here they are just saying that an adjective phrase may come at the beginning of a sentence, it may come in the middle of the sentence, and it may come at the end of a sentence. Now the question is, how can I identify an adjective phrase? Whenever you look at any sentence, so how would you identify an adjective phrase? So the very first question is that you have to ask yourself that what this phrase is modifying. If it is modifying or describing a noun or a noun phrase, then it means that it would be an adjective phrase. The trick to identify an adjective phrase is to look at the first word within the group of words. What you have to do, you have to look at the phrase that is a group of words in that sentence, and you have to look at the first word of that phrase. If the first word is an adverb or a preposition, so if the first word is of the phrase is an adverb or a preposition, there is a good chance you are looking at an adjective phrase. So it means that it would be an adjective phrase. We have some other discussion, then it would be more clear to you. This type of phrase comes in three forms. Always remember that adjective phrases comes in three forms. Two or more adjectives used with a noun or pronoun. Two or more adjectives would be used in it. As you can see, the market sells red, green and yellow peppers. Here red, green and yellow is an adjective phrase. As you know, red is an separate adjective, green is another adjective, and yellow is another adjective. But here these three are combined to form an adjective phrase. So an adjective phrase may consist of two or more adjectives in it. An adverb and an adjective used with a noun. An adverb and adjective may combine to form an adjective phrase. As you can see, Joan is a very pretty girl. Here very pretty is an adjective phrase, but as you know, pretty is an adjective while very is an adverb because it is modifying this adjective here. So very pretty is an adjective phrase which is modifying the noun girl here. So an adjective phrase may consist of an adverb and an adjective along with it. Then a prepositional phrase functioning as an adjective phrase. As you know, prepositional phrase always started with a preposition and it functions as the same as a prepositions do in a sentence. So here a prepositional phrase, when it functions as an adjective phrase in a sentence, so then it would be like, as you can see in examples, the students in the cafeteria are speaking loudly. Here in the cafeteria is an prepositional phrase as well, but here it is functioning as an adjective phrase. The students, which student? Those students which are in the cafeteria. So here it is showing the position of students as well, but here they are modifying the word, the noun students. So it is an adjective phrase here. So an adjective phrase may consist of two or more adjectives in it. It may consist of an adverb and an adjective, or it may consist of a prepositional phrase in it. And another identification of it can be that it, as we have already discussed, it may consist of a preposition or a prepositional phrase in it. I have a picture of your childhood. Here of your childhood is again a prepositional phrase, but here it is modifying the noun picture here. Teacher has punished students in his class. In his class is an prepositional phrase, but here it is functioning as an adjective phrase because it is modifying students. It may consist of a participle. As you know, present participle and past participle. Present participle is ing form, while past participle is third form of verb. So it may consist of a participle. The guy sleeping on the floor is my friend. The guy, which guy? Sleeping on the floor. So here sleeping on the floor is an adjective phrase because it is modifying the word guy here. The shop built next to my house is huge. Which shop? The one which is built next to my house. So here it is modifying the word shop, but it consists of a past participle as well. An infinitive. It may consist of an infinitive. As you know, infinitive is 2 plus first form of verb is called infinitive. I don't know a person to trust blindly. Here to trust blindly is modifying the noun person here, and it is an adjective phrase, but it also consists of an infinitive. He is the guy to look out for in the next match. Here to look out for is again, it consists of an infinitive and it is modifying the noun guy here. So we can identify different adjective phrases in this way. Hope this lecture would be clear to you. Your homework for today is that you have to write 5 sentences which consist of adjective phrase in them. See you in my next class. Have a nice day. Bye bye.